As an entrepreneur, there seems to be so much conversation about how do we get new clients. But today, I want to talk about how do you keep the clients that you have. And what I have learned in business and as an entrepreneur, that it's just as important to keep the clients than to acquire new clients. If you're in the business space, if you're in a restaurant, if you're in a service space, HVAC, if you have a laundromat, regardless of your business, how do you keep your clients? Because they're so important. And as we all know, when a client has a good experience with you, they're going to go out and they're going to tell a few people. But all the studies have shown that if they have a bad experience with you, that they're not just going to tell a few people, they're going to tell many people. You have to be very mindful that when you have a client, that the client's experience is second to none. And you have to spend just as much time on that as you do acquiring new clients and thinking about new clients. So here at our law firm, I've made it a point to always appreciate the customers that we have. And over the last 20 years, we have represented over 60,000 clients. The day you sign up with us, you're going to get a phone call from that attorney, and we're going to tell you how much we appreciate you signing up with us. We're going to talk to you. We're going to consult with you. We have a 24-hour communication rule. All staff members understand if someone calls you, you have to call them back within 24 hours. The lawyers understand that before we do anything on their case, that we have to speak to the clients about that and get their permission. So we believe in constant communication. We text them, we email them, we call them, we FaceTime them. We will do whatever is necessary to make the client understand that they are very, very important to us. A good lawyer may have 100 or 150 cases that he has to be reminded, and we do it again all the time, that client, that's their one case. And they're really not concerned about the other 149 cases that you have, because they're worried about the injury that they suffered or the harm that happened to them. And so we have to make sure that they understand how much we appreciate them. And each client is different. So I've even talked to my clients about it. We've taken classes about it. We've done homework about it. We've researched it. It comes up at every meeting with the staff and with the attorneys about the importance of understanding the client. I've got this theory. If they hire you, that's a good thing. But then they have to like you. And if they like you, then you have to win their trust. And then if you win their trust, they will listen to you, which is ultimately meaning they will listen to the legal advice you give them when it comes time to make the hard decisions in the cases that we're pursuing. In this day and age, with modern technology, with every single person having an iPhone, information is prevalent now. And with all the platforms out there, if you're in the restaurant business, if it's Yelp, or if it's Google reviews, or in the law business, if it's the Better Business Bureau, if it's the Facebook reviews even, if it's the Avvo, or all the platforms that are available to talk about law firms, people are voicing their opinions today more than ever, and they will blast you. And if they have a bad experience, they want to tell everyone. Where in the past, we said that, well, they may tell their friends or they may tell their other friends, but now their friends are 5,000 people on Facebook. And a simple message, and there's 5,000 people who immediately hear about the bad experience they had. So you have to be very careful, and you have to put the safeguards in place. And you have to timely respond to any negative reviews. I don't think people choose law firms without checking your Google reviews and checking all the different reviews. And if your reviews are negative, they're not going to hire you. And so you have to be very careful. And you also have to keep in mind that we have competitors. And unfortunately, sometimes competitors will say some bad things about you, and they're fake reviews, but the clients don't know that. So you have to make sure that you do such a good job overall that you can survive a few of those bogus reviews. Or if it is legit, you have to address that within your law firm. You have to get to the root of that problem. You have to understand that. You have to speak to that lawyer. Or if you're in another business, speak to that server. Or whoever the person that they had a bad experience with, You need to address that immediately. You need to call that client. You need to apologize for them as the owner of the firm or as the leader of that company, and move that client away from that particular individual. I can't stress the importance of taking care and keeping the clients that you already have. It is vitally important. It is critical that you understand what a valuable asset they are and that their client experiences are second to none, that they're the best experience they ever had, because those people are your best advocates, they're your best ambassadors. And if you spend all your time thinking about how do I retain new clients, how do I get more business, I can promise you there are some people in your organization that are letting clients slip away from you. So you have to have safeguards in place. You have to address those safeguards. You have to understand that all your employees understand the culture, what the standard is, to give you the best opportunity to retain those clients. And so as they move forward, that they will be an ambassador and always recommend your firm.